racket number 1, Core Logic information. This is an Inman article. Mortgage lenders face heightened risk of income and property fraud. So mortgage lenders face heightened risk of income and property fraud, risk of false W-2s, earning statements, and payroll checks up 27.3% during quarter 2 compared to a year ago, according to this Core Logic study mortgage fraud report, which was released on Monday. Okay, so up 27.3% since Q2. Some of the tactics that people are doing in these mortgage fraud schemes range from low-tech doctored pay stubs and W-2s to schemes involving outside parties that pose as employers, working with insiders such as loan officers and mortgage brokers. The report said the most diligent falsifications cross-reference and season fake information with bank statements that show the deposits over several months.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew? Last month, a federal grand jury in Fresno, California, indicted 2 real estate agents and a loan officer who were allegedly involved in a mortgage fraud scheme in the Central Valley. According to the indictment, the scheme relied on false W-2s, earning statements, and payroll checks to convince lenders to approve at least 30 mortgages.
30.
Totaling more than
this was a total racket going down, huh?
This is a huge racket. There's a whole bunch of lenders listed. We'll link up the Inman article as we always do in the showing notes. Obvious, Nicole, if you're an agent right now and you're getting tempted to, like, I feel so badly for this buyer, for this client of mine. I really want them to get home ownership. We know the value of home ownership. Obviously, we need more homeowners in this country. And listen, I think it's a great thing to become homeowner, but risking your license, that's insane.
It's absolutely insane. Well, and not to mention, though, too, I'm assuming that these individuals, I guess it could go either way. Maybe they're self-employed, or, maybe they're selling marijuana on the streets, so they don't actually have income to show, but they have cash.
On the streets.
On the streets. Still illegal in some places. But again, my concern here, too, is they're now helping these buyers qualify for a home that they can't even actually afford. So are you even really helping them?
That's right.
I don't even know the answer to that. I mean, I do know the answer to that, but
you're putting them in a position where you're setting them up for failure. So you think you're helping them as the agent. Okay, let me and my lender buddy help you obtain a mortgage fraudulently. Let's break the law together. And then, by the way, I'm not even helping you because I'm setting you up for bankruptcy into the future because you can't afford this loan.
Yeah, because, if you can't afford the loan, then you can't afford to even, outfit it. What are you going to sleep on? You can't now you can't afford a bed. You can't afford a couch. I don't know. The whole thing's a total racket. But again, I guess maybe I'd like to think that maybe they're doing this because individuals have cash coming in, but no way to maybe show it or justify it, but jeepers. I mean, the whole thing this is a total racket. I can't even believe that real estate agents are getting involved.
Let's put up the heat map for mortgage fraud risk for the 100 largest metro areas. I'll read off the top 10: Miami and Middletown, New York, the Newborough, whatever it is. I don't even know.
Newborough?
Where the heck is that in New York?
We should go to Newborough. I like Newborough.
I think that's got to be Long Island. Poughkeepsie. There it is. Okay.
Yeah,
so New York area, Newark, Jersey City's number 3, Stockton, California's number 4, New Orleans number 5, McAllen, Texas, New Haven, Milford, number 7,
Scandalous.
Connecticut, Las Vegas, number 8, LA, number 9, and then Bridgeport, Stamford, Norwalk in Connecticut, number 10.
Wow, so New York is really this hot spot, huh?
Yeah, you've got New York and Connecticut.
You got Stamford, that's a suburb of New York. I mean, it's...
New York and Connecticut are on there, and if you put Jersey City in that mix, that's 4 out of the top 10, Nicole. So
yeah.
Northeast, fraudulent. It's all those Italians, I think. I don't know what.
Easy. Wow. Keep that for left, middle, east. I mean, jeepers.
Keep that one in your pocket, maybe.
Jeepers.
Okay. I'm sorry to all my American Italian friends. I apologize. All right, so
Wow.
there's the heat map. You can see it there. Okay, interesting stuff. I certainly
Very
would stay
interesting.
far. This is a total racket. I'd stay far away from this if you were an agent. Nicole, why do you think it's up so much from last year? Because last year there was, heavy bidding going on. Why are people doing this in a market that's slowing down?
None of it even makes sense. I don't even get it. I honestly don't. It makes zero sense to me as to why anybody, again, I guess I can't even understand a mortgage person getting involved in this, but I don't even, none of it even makes any sense.
In the comments, why do you think it's up from last year? I think people...
you can't even friggin' afford it. Like, there's a reason that you're not qualified.
My take is people are so burnt out of trying to become a homeowner. Now they're just stretching the boundary.
What?
That's just I don't know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Why do you believe
none of it makes sense?
This is up so much in quarter 2. All right, let's go down to Florida before we do
Unless the
that.
mortgage guys are getting desperate because they're not doing refis anymore.
There you go, Nicole. That's a good point. That's a good point.
That would make a lot more sense to me than the actual buyer or even the agent. I mean, I know refis are down. I know units are down.
But as an agent, why would you get involved in that? Stay far away. I could see your point with the lender because they're losing business. But hey, and maybe it's because agents are losing business right now too. It's why, and we're going to talk about at the very end of this pod. I've got a massive tip for you. If you're right now feeling the crunch of your business, stay all the way till the end of this pod because I have a major tip for you. It doesn't involve fraud, mortgage fraud, or anything like that. Hey guys, appreciate you checking out this episode of The Real Word. If you want the full episode, go over to the Broke Agent YouTube. That's where we're hosting the full podcast. If you want to continue to see the segments broken out and the short clips, stay right here on The Real Word YouTube.